Hey chickies, okay, today we are doing a colouring in mani. Now before we get into that, I just wanted to talk about something really quickly, or longly, mostly longly. Okay, so I might maybe slightly lecturish and slightly rantish. The other day you'll all know that I posted the inspired by the new Instagram logo mani. And as I imagine, lots and lots of different nail artists will be doing this, and probably artists from all sorts of walks of life will be doing inspired by art in relation to this new logo, because like it's a gradient, and that's what we do, lots and lots of gradients. So anyway, my video from Instagram was reposted by a feature account on Instagram, and it's like the floodgates opened, and I was getting accused of copying Christine from Simply Nailogical. Now, I consider myself to be a friend of Christine's. We've been following each other for quite a while. We talk to each other outside of Instagram, YouTube, and all that sort of stuff. So, and we actually had a bit of a chuckle about the fact that she was doing one after I had done mine. So there's no way in the world that I copied Christine, and I don't believe she copied me either, because this is something that, I mean, it's like two different nail artists doing a McDonald's inspired mani. There's no such thing as copying a logo that's out there for the entire public, for crying out loud. So everybody just needs to take a chill pill and stop accusing me of copying, because I take those sorts of accusations extremely seriously. Because if I'm inspired by another nail artist, or an artist for that matter, I will always cite my source every single time. You know? Anyway, rant over. Stop it. Take a chill pill and just stop. Just stop. It's ridiculous. Anyway, let's get into it. I really hope you like it. Now, the stamping plate that I'm going to be using today is the same one I used for the feathery mani I did the other day. Now, that is Lucy Stash's collaboration plate with Bundle Monster. It is BMXL209. A lot of her images lend themselves very well to things like reverse stamping and colouring in and those sorts of things. So I'm definitely going to be doing some reverse stamping with some of her images on her plate. They are really nice. Don't forget, I will link her details in the description box down below, so you can go and check her out. You really should. She's amazingly talented, like amazingly. Anyway, I just wanted you to know that, because it's true. Using a black stamping polish, I'm going to be stamping this image on my two middle nails. Now, I forgot to mention the white polish on all of my nails is OPI's Alpine Snow from HB Beauty Bar, as per usual. Now, the stamping, I mean, I don't blame anyone except for myself. I don't believe that I did a very good job, but that's okay. I can work with what I've got. Well, I have to anyway, because I can't be bothered doing it again. So, as you can see, the really fine lines on the images on her plate really lend themselves very well to colouring in, and it looks like a colouring book as far as I'm concerned. Now, the next step before colouring in is to add a good quality top coat. Of course, mine is always and always will be Seche Vite. Now, for the colouring in, I've decided to use Sharpies / highlighters / permanent markers. Different brands I'm using today are Artline and Sharpie. I've used the Sharpie ones before, but I've never used the Artline ones before. At least I don't think I have. Anyway, I decided to try and do the process that I've seen a lot of other nail artists do, and that is actually getting a little plastic palette and then drawing the with the permanent marker in the well, and then getting some isopropyl alcohol to turn that into like a watercolor paint kind of thing. Now, I'll have to say that this did not work as well for me as I have seen others using this process. It literally didn't, and I don't know what I did wrong. Like initially it looked like it went on okay, but then it sort of kept pooling all over the place and dissipating, and like just generally not being on my nail very well. So yeah, I wasn't a big fan of this process. Please let me know in the comments if I'm doing it wrong, because I just didn't feel as though it worked as well for me as I've seen it work for other people. Maybe it's just me, or maybe I'm actually doing something wrong. I'm not sure. Like, maybe did I put too much isopropyl alcohol in the little well? I don't know. But it just didn't seem to want to stay on my nail very well. I persevered. Like, I was pretty determined and up to a point. And then I just wiped it all off and decided to go with painting or drawing or colouring in directly on my nail with the Sharpies, and then using a little bit of isopropyl alcohol on the end of a brush to thin it out a little bit on my actual nail. And I think for me that worked better. Now, as you can see, I'm getting a much stronger strength of colour than I was with the previous method. So for me, this one works a lot better, for sure. And finally, once everything is completely dry, you want to go ahead and seal it all in with a good quality top coat. Of course, mine is Seche Vite, as per usual. And that's it for this one. I really hope you like it. I'm really sorry about my rant at the beginning. I get it. I get how fiercely loyal they are to Christine. I love her myself. I've subscribed to her channel. I watch her videos. I think she's absolutely hilarious and super duper talented. But and I also don't blame her. So let me make that extremely clear. She is not in control of the people that follow her, just like I'm not in control of the people that follow me. I don't blame her at all. It is not her fault. It's just the way of the world. It's just the way things are these days. With social media and all of that sort of stuff, people get, you know, into this camp or that camp, and they are fiercely loyal, and which is wonderful, and it's a really great thing in this lovely sense of community. But just dial it back just a little bit, do a little bit of research before you make accusations against someone, and then everything and everybody will be happy, and we'll all just live in a wonderful little bubble. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, chickies. Oh, and thank you for subscribing, and thanks for that delicious thumbs up. Bye.